Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sheila has an awkward moment with her foes Liam and Steffy after her granddaughter nearly killed all of three of them. Sheila shows up at Bill's manse to talk to Liam. No Bone is especially fond of Sheila, but she did work to save Liam and Steffy from Luna's gun rage at the sand house. That was a big departure for Sheila, who resents Steffy and formerly shot her and left her to die. But at the sand house Sheila detracted Luna, which meant Liam was suitable to snare the lunatic's gun and shoot her in the heart. Liam, Luna, and Sheila all shot and rushed to the sanitarium. In the end, word spread that Luna failed, but that's another story for another time. What does Sheila want to say to Liam? She may tell him that she does and condemn him for killing her granddaughter. She could also praise him for delivering Steffy and icing that her son Finn's woman lived to see another day. There's also Liam's condition to talk about. After his life-saving casket surgery, Liam passed life-saving brain surgery. All of this happened in a matter of hours, and phenomenon of cautions, Liam was soon transferred home to get on with his life. No doubt Liam's phenomenon will come up in discussion as he reveals that his experimental brain excrescence treatment was a success. During the convo, Steffy is with Liam, which makes for awkward relations all the way around. Sheila tries to lighten the mood by making jokes about having 8 toes and displaying her unique bottom. The badinage elicits a laugh from Liam and a small smile from Steffy. So is Sheila on her way to being accepted by Steffy and her son Finn? Steffy and Liam are surprised at their casual commerce with Sheila, and we suppose this may be the morning of a beautiful fellowship. Sheila lately offered a portentous indication that could point to Deacon Woman going back off the rails. Sheila took some time to wallow in her misery now that Luna is gone. As Sheila continued to reuse the news of Luna's demise, she wasn't in a good headspace at all. Despite Sheila's stylish sweats to stop Luna from causing further chaos, she failed in the end. Sheila couldn't help but love Luna when she set out about their true family connection, but that love wasn't enough to save her. During a discussion with a little piece of her failed with Luna. That could prove to be enough portentous hint. Sheila is surely carrying some guilt over how effects turned out for Luna. All the regrets that Sheila's haggling with could take a risk on her internal health. What if the part of Sheila that failed with Luna is the part that's been keeping her on the right track? Sheila could be on the verge of a downcast curl that could put her back in unlawful home. The show has tried to give Sheila a redemption bow, but most of us did and ask for one. Sheila is at her stylish when she's shifting up trouble, so it might actually be nice to see her revert to bad jest. Cleric and Sheila's marriage has been on solid ground for a while now, but could Sheila sink to a terrible place and eventually start making some crooked moves again? Finn and Steffy will wind up with some new reasons to worry about Sheila sooner or laterly. Sheila could at least pose a troublesome secret plan and stir up drama that way. Since it looks like Lee actually faked Luna's death as part of a scheme, Sheila may figure it out ultimately. That's the kind of thing that could beget further conflict between Sheila and Lee down the road, so stay tuned for updates on any fierce face-offs ahead. Liam will be on the mend after his top-secret million-bone brain excrescence surgery. Bill's son Liam was firstly told that he wouldn't survive and the excrescence was inoperable, but Grace saved the day and pulled off a phenomenon. Generally, when commodity sounds too good to be true, it is. Buckingham just fiddle. Bill out of $1 million? When Bill learned that his son Liam had an excrescence and his prognostic was grim, he agreed to pay anything to try and save him. But, did Dr. Grace take advantage of the millionaire's despair and bend him a Trojan steed? It's super questionable that Liam couldn't be saved, but formerly Bill showed up with $1 million bones. Grace set up a way. No croaker in their right mind would perform a surgery like that right after a firing passed, but doctor didn't mind. Grace did the surgery at a secret position where no bone was watching and also discharged Liam before he indeed woke up and transferred him to recover at Bill's manse. Grace will be MIA after the surgery, and Finn will begin to question what exactly she did when Liam was under the cutter. Finn can run tests and see a surgery was indeed performed, plus check to see if Liam's cancer is gone. Still, that means Liam could still die and she owns a veritably angry man a million bones. If Grace just conned Bill. It's no wonder she's in the wind. Veritably strange is going on with Liam, and Grace has been acting indeed foreigner. Between annoying textbooks, frustrating phone calls, and the way she had to get her hands on a cool million bones. It looks like Grace may be as shady as her hubby, or perhaps indeed worse. What the heck was Grace doing with that scalpel, and why did she look like she was over to commodity veritably ungood? She was ain't the bone. Who was supposed to be performing the surgery? Bill didn't feel to do a lot of exploration before letting his son go to a private installation for experimental brain surgery. He didn't indeed look into the croaker whom Grace introduced him to. Now, Liam is allegedly cured, but is this for real, or what the heck is actually going on then? Brooke, Ridge and Taylor all agree to put their differences away so they can support Liam the stylish they can during his last days. They've supposedly not been informed that Bill set up a Riddle phenomenon cure that might be more important than the Riddle phenomenon cure that Finn set up for Eric Riddle illness not indeed 2 times agone. The triad has to fight and argue about commodity, so we anticipate Brooke and Taylor to get unresistant aggressive with one another over the forthcoming trip to Italy. Taylor doesn't like that Brooke is going, but she has confidence, right? Perhaps Brooke will give her further confidence if she tells her she's flying to Nice with Nick. Finn may have the sweetest bedside manner, but don't mistake his kindness for ingenuousness. After Grace dramatically declared that Liam's life was saved by a miraculous surgery, Finn couldn't help but notice many cracks in her too-perfect story. Why does he keep gaping at those reviews like there are mystification missing pieces? Could Finn be on the verge of uncovering Grace's ultimate fiddle? Grace swooped into city with all the credentials and seductiveness to move Bill that Liam had been yanked back from death's door. But while everyone differently is cheering for Liam's alternate chance, it seems Finn's medical instincts are screaming commodity isn't right. Could this deadly brain excrescence have been nothing but an elaborate con designed to bleed Bill's bank account dry? Still, Grace more watch her back if Finn starts digging. He's not just a croaker. He's a defensive hubby and father with zero forbearance for manipulators in his route. Imagine the fallout if Finn exposes that Liam was no way dying at all and Grace manipulated a scheme to cash in on the Spencer fortune. Finn go mischief and probe on his own? Or could he team up with someone like Bridget or Indeedly to get answers? This could set off a chain response that destroys careers, connections, and conceivably indeed Grace's freedom. Still, Grace's days are numbered if Finn uncovers the secret. But knowing her history, she wouldn't go down without causing maximum chaos on her way out. Buckle up, because if Finn blows the whoosh, Liam is recovering with Bill by his side. His nanny says he's doing well considering all he's been through. Bill says he's so thankful to everyone for furnishing them with a phenomenon. Just also, Bill gets a textbook and tells his son he's going to have some callers. Hope, Steffy, and Finn arrive to see Liam and ask about the procedure. Bill says they're awaiting the results. Finn wonders why he wasn't consulted. Bill says time was of the substance, so he put his trust in Dr. Buckingham. Taylor and Ridge can't believe all the tragedy that could have happened because of Luna's insanity. They embrace just as Brooke arrives. She asks about Steffy. Taylor is relieved but says it's hard to shake that inviting feeling of stress. Ridge says all is good as Luna is dead. Electra tells they're now safe from Luna's reign of terror because of Liam's frippery. Katie arrives and joins the discussion about Liam. They all suppose it's amazing how he put his life on the line for Steffy. Now, he's facing an opponent he'll not survive. Finn gets news the procedure worked. Everyone is thrilled to learn Liam has been cured. He's cancer-free.